Okay guys, we're inside of Helldivers 2 and we have a Galactic War update for your faces as the major order is now being completed. An interesting partake before the next major order actually comes through. On top of that, Shams Jorjani hits some reassurance as we talk about SAG-AFTRA, which was effective as of yesterday, and the strike for voice actors is being inbound. And on top of that, we're going to talk Twitch drops. Yes, you heard me. Twitch drops. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And check out our sponsor, GamerSupps, a company that specializes in energy and nutrition products for gamers. Their products are sugar-free, low-calorie, and completely keto-friendly. Come in a variety of flavors, and right now we've got the biggest sale ever happening for Christmas in July. This thing is absolutely huge. Make sure you check it out. Link in the description. Use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. And with that being said, let's dive on into what we've got happening inside of Helldivers 2. So starting off, we've got the Galactic War update coming from Mitchimus, the new junior community manager, and it states right here that the Helldivers have demonstrated a commitment to scientific progress equaled only by their fervor for democratic supremacy. Thanks to their efforts, the Ministry of Science has ample data to further ongoing Terminid research efforts. While no clear method of termination has proved to produce more E710 than any other, our top scientists agree that establishing this beyond doubt will well worth the expenditure. However, with the large quantities of data gathered, one new finding did emerge. Rather than appearing randomly as expected, Terminid mutations decreased in frequency as proximity to super-Earth increased. It appears that generic variants are perpetuating from deep within Terminid space. The explanation for this new phenomenon is yet unknown, and more investigation is necessary. So things are spicing up in the world of Helldivers 2, and we are now waiting the next major order. As it stands right now, your personal order for the next 24 hours is to get 100 kills on any enemies using the Eagle Strafing run, a nice simple one that you guys can probably get done in a single run through, or even a single operation if you can't get your targets correctly. But we are seeing a lot right now. We are looking at the SAG-AFTRA movement, which was a vote to strike that comes after a year and a half of negotiations without a deal for a lot happening. And somebody tweeted at Shams Jorjani stating, does this impact the Helldivers 2 update on the 8th of the 6th? Please say no. Shams actually stated saying our stuff has long lead times, particularly on asset creation, so no impact on us. That is absolutely amazing and really nice to see, something that we definitely needed to see, so I'm kind of glad that that happens to be the case. These strikes and stuff that end up happening can impact so many big titles. Companies such as WB Games, Activision, Take-Two Interactive, EA, Blindlight LLC, Formosa Interactive, Llama Productions, VoiceWork Productions Incorporated. There is so many different companies that have been affected by this, and luckily Arrowhead is definitely not one of them, so we don't need to panic about that one. It'll be interesting to see how it does make a turn though when it goes into future with regards to future game releases, but that's a whole nother video on its own. Next up though, we're going to talk about Twitch drops, as we know full well that we have got the big update happening, and this is going to bring a lot of new eyes and hopefully bring back a lot of old ones. And Twitch drops are something that definitely help a lot of streamers be able to get back into that notion and bring in some more viewership. And will this game be getting it come the new update? Well, somebody actually tweeted at Shams Jorjani stating, will you all be doing more Twitch drops? And he responded with Alex Ball, will we? The game developer himself responded with, we'd like to, we still need to plan to. Well, for me, this seems to be a little bit too soon to be able to hit that one home, but hopefully we will be seeing some sort of Twitch drops come with the new update, and hopefully it will be something that you guys will want to get your hands on. But as of right now, it's a bit of a hit and miss, and we'll see exactly how that one goes. For me personally, I think it's like way too late to be able to do that. We're literally brinking that line, so if they haven't sorted out something by now, I'll be actually well shocked if they manage to coordinate with Twitch to get that one done in time. Next up though, a really cool post that I absolutely love, and we love seeing things like this, but a post that managed to get 4.4 thousand upvotes on Reddit stating, oh hell no. As the post right here states, depression left the game, and Ravioli Commando states, guys, we lost depression, free at last. And then Penis Dominator joined. Yeah. the Dominator seems to take his first victim pretty quickly as somebody died straight away. Now, I love posts like this. I think it brings a lot of humor and a lot of fun to the game. It brings in a lot more personality, and this sort of stuff is hilarious. So I love to see it. Hopefully you guys do, and if you do, make sure you go give it another upvote. 4.4k is nowhere near enough for this sort of posting. Next up, though, we are going to talk about something as a concept that people definitely want to see in the game, and I think would be really cool new feature, and that's the Thunderbow, the crossbow's companion support weapon. This thing would be absolutely amazing, and for those of you guys who have played Destiny 2 in any way, shape or form, this gives massive Trinity Ghoul vibes, but it would be so damn incredible, and I just think that it would be amazing. The crossbow on its own was okay. It didn't really cause for much effect, but a lot of people did still enjoy it. I just didn't happen to be one of them. This would be a very cool way of utilizing it, and I think with the main schematics of how Helldivers actually design a lot of their weapons, the colorization, a black and yellow version of this would look absolutely incredible, and it's right down the street with the mechanics that you could utilize inside of it. For me, it seems to strike happiness in the souls, and I think this should be something we should see come very soon. If you agree, let me know via the comment section below. But something that everybody is wanting to see happen is this right here. This has received 3.8 thousand upvotes, and I completely agree with this post. It states the daily free stratagem is an amazing thing. Please keep it permanently. It's extremely fun, and I think it will cause a lot more people to keep playing again. A week of free EAT, yes please. Even the incendiary mines, we're pretty good if you use them right. We've had a ton of posts about how we need a 5th stratagem slot, but I think a wildcard's 5th stratagem slot should supply by our greatest Super Earth is a solid feature that could easily see itself as a base game thing. This is a good arrowhead, and I think that that is something that is completely true. And not only that, but it means that you guys are not wasting a slot. So things that you maybe not normally use, especially with things like the incendiary mines, it's kind of like a low usage stratagem. People don't use them very often, and if you've got it there as a slot piece, the likelihood is that you're more than likely to actually use it, even though you probably wouldn't on a normal basis. This expands people's main inventory slots, and it will mean that people get to play with things that they wouldn't normally play with. I personally think it's an incredible idea. Let me know what you guys are thinking. With over 3,000, nearly 4,000 upvotes, I'd say that the community are quite on board with this one, and I think it should be something that Arrowhead should bring in. Super Earth's wildcard. Love to see it. And finally, something that we have mentioned 100 times over, and we are going to mention again, but months later, Helldivers 2 is still delisted on Steam. So after the PSM kerfuffle during the Helldivers 2 was listed on Steam for over 150 countries, including my own, and which ended up with Sony walking back the PSM requirements. Helldivers 2 is still delisted on Steam almost 3 months later. It's been a quarter of a year. What gives? I'd like to join in on spreading democracy and freedom to all corners of the galaxy, but even after Democracy 1, I am still not free to do the same, and this will kind of be the thing. This is never going to change, I don't think. PSN did make a big problem out of it, and as far as I'm aware, Arrowhead had fought to try and get things reissued. If we're still like months down the line and it's not happened by now, I'll be extremely surprised if we see it at all this year. It may still be a conversation that's ongoing, but we'll have to wait and see how that one gets worked around. But I personally absolutely hate the fact that this is a thing. It died a massive death with a lot of the community, and a lot of people are now starting to come up stating they want to play it. This has been one of many Reddit posts, one of many tweets, and I think that it's one of those things that has just been kind of not forgotten about, but put to one side and slipped underneath the rug. It seems to be something that's a little bit disappointing, but I think that they just need to get on with it, and hopefully Steam, Sony, Arrowhead come to an arrangement and we can get things rolling again. Nonetheless, that's unfortunately all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Appreciate you all. And as always, I'll see you in the clouds.